Welcome back to the National Real Estate Cafe with this guy, and Gino Franti.
Nothing wrong with that. Okay, we're having a good time. We're seeing if you're even paying attention, because you should, because we always give you great information. We always give you your daily market update. What's really happening in the real estate or the economy or the stock market, or just great advice. But I guarantee it's daily, not weekly or monthly or any political spins. Hear anything about, the politicians or anything these days?
No, let me just trump that for you.
That was not bad. That was very good. Yeah.
Anyways, the reality is that not only do we break down reports and try to tell you what they mean, we also talk about, like we did yesterday, we talk about what we feel in the street. And sometimes that's more important because it kind of tells us what's going to happen in the next few months and helps us have a little bit of vision and clarity in our crystal ball. And
we were just talking about something that we were feeling in the market, meaning wage growth. So let's go to this first slide and show you that we were pretty much on it. Go ahead, Gino.
Yeah, so here's something I've been looking at and feeling in the street for quite some time is that we see wage growth. And the reality is everybody says there is none, just like inflation. They say there is none, and I'm watching it slowly tick up, and I'm feeling it in the street, and I'm hearing people talk about how things are getting so expensive, and when things get so expensive, what do? They need a raise so they could pay for those expensive things. And then they show up in inflation reports, which results in we have to raise short-term rates. So you see where
confidence with their job, all that good stuff.
Yeah. So that's all good news, by the way. I know it sounds negative, but at the end of the day, that's all good stuff.
So why haven't you heard about that? Why have you been mostly hearing about not much wage growth? And that's true if you look at the overall numbers. So let's go to this next slide.
This is Don's gig. He's got this dialed in.
I love this. Okay, so this is something we learned, and we love sharing this stuff with you because you're not going to hear this immediately. Media's going to jump on. Nobody's making money. How are we going to expand? And how can there be inflation? Because inflation's basically showing that people are willing to pay more and that they're making profits and so forth. So, well, here's the deal. When you look at the overall number, you're including baby boomers that are getting out of the market that we're making, which is safe round numbers, making $100,000. Now it's being replaced by somebody who's making $60,000. On top of that, the other numbers that are included are all the people that are unemployed, the lower wage earners that go back and forth through unemployment. Therefore, they keep the number down. But when you just take the heart of the wage earners, the ones that are earning the bulk of our wages, they're increasing by that 3% or more now that Gino was showing you.
Okay, so let's talk about that for a second. So we're seeing wage inflation for a couple of reasons. Number one is we raised minimum wage. That automatically is going to show up in the reports. That's just going to happen. The other thing is, as Don mentioned, people that have been working for a company for 15, 20, 30 years and they're at the top of the pay scale for that position are being replaced by a young, hungry millennial that's finally coming in saying, I'll take any job. I just want a job. I want to show you guys what I could do because I want to make $100,000 someday. And so that's where you're seeing the huge disconnect. That's why you're not seeing it in the reports, but it's coming.
And that's why you're also seeing home prices going up. One, low inventory, but people are pent up demand and feel more confident. So the housing market is hot. We're going to keep showing you that because we want you to take action today before interest rates go up and prices go up. You're right here on the National Real Estate Cafe.
Check us out at nrecafe.com.